Hello, this is the new internet historian video. No time for breakfast is not in the field this time. It's in his second channel. I'll give the link there on the description. And let's watch. Go.
Sponsor video. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Spies.
Oh, it's
Let's.
like the
6.
best case scenario
Double A
one.
battery.
Alright, you are a spy.
No, I'm not.
And you
Oh,
work
spy,
for
nice.
The Australian Security Services,
Service.
the ASS.
Like,
Yes.
obviously, the ASS, they are up there in the same league as
no.
the CIA, the FBI,
Men in Black. Men in Black 2.
the agents from the Matrix. So, what do you do if, let's say, you're in your commercial flight, you're in coach, because
Yeah.
we don't want you to stand out.
The government famously does not splash out.
It's fucking what for a flight on Qantas?
That's Anthony Albanese personally.
So you're flying to Iceland. So what
Sounds
do
Okay.
what are you wearing? You're a spy.
It is
right?
very
What are you
cool.
wearing?
Tuxedo.
That's immediately perfect answer. Yep.
Yeah, but with black shorts so people don't get suspicious.
Short?
Alright.
On
Dress
Iceland?
shoes?
No shoes.
Good luck.
Okay, now I'm the
Good luck.
sexy air hostess.
Okay.
Drinks, snacks, anyone? Drinks, snacks. And then I get up to you, and then I go, "This one's on the house, sir." And I hand you a packet of peanuts, and it's wrapped in a napkin.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly right. Like you didn't order any peanuts.
Or a napkin.
And inside, there's a small micro tape.
Oh, classic spy
Right.
stuff.
Okay.
And so you put it in your
Mouth.
phone,
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
and then it starts playing, and it goes.
I can't take it.
Many kudos.
It's playing. I'm not even wearing headphones.
You're an
Oh,
elite
shit.
spy with the ASS, and we
I
got
pull my AirPods out, and they're out of charge. Only the left one works for some reason.
We've got a mission for you right
Uh-huh.
now. You're on your way to Iceland.
I'm well aware. I say out loud.
You
Your
know.
mission, if you choose to accept it, which we believe you have because you're already on the flight, is to assassinate the president of Iceland.
Does
They
Iceland
did not-
have a president?
There was a new one, the Triple Towers. So you gotta take him out. This thing will
Don't even know.
self-destruct. I hope you didn't like that fucking phone or have any important photos on it or nothing.
Well, they don't have a
I
king,
had
so.
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King with Chinese hard-coded subs.
So, what
Do you do? Yeah.
you've landed
of all-
in Iceland?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I'm still in the sky.
okay.
Okay.
What do you do?
I order my drink.
Yes, sir. What would you like?
Glass of Heineken, shaken, not stirred.
Okay. The hostess starts shaking the can at arm's length. It goes everywhere. That'll be $12, sir.
Put it on the ASS card, I say.
Okay.
Alright,
The
so I land in
S
Iceland.
card.
I get off the plane. I go up to the first Icelandic-looking person I can find.
Yep.
I say, oui, where is your El Presidente?
And they go, oh, well, he's up on the top of the hill. It's a big igloo at the top.
Je m'appelle. And I pat his head and I walk away. As is,
And
as
the
is
French,
custom in
and
Iceland.
Spanish.
And so begins your mission. But first, let's do a little ad time. Have you heard about Opera
time.
GX? No? Everybody knows that
I
I'm
do.
a gamer, and my favorite game is Lego Island 2. I play the multiplayer pack.
Fair.
But oh no, the game is lagging. Sandra, what's happening?
Your browser isn't optimized.
That's
for
my
gaming.
Chrome, by the way. I
Oh,
have
if only it
so
was,
many
but it's
tabs.
not, alas.
Opera GX.
What, the lady from television?
No, Mo, it's a brand new web browser that allows you to control all sorts of things.
Well, I can
Opa.
turn down the CPU usage, the RAM, even the download speed with my browser. That way I can run it in tandem with all of my gaming. I'm so excited, I might just say a gamer word. Mexicans.
Very gamer. Very
I can say
gamer.
Mexicans. Why can't I say Mexicans, Sandra? Keep that in. The G stands for gangster, Sandra. And the X stands for keeping it real. I can connect my Twitch. I can connect my Discord.
Okay.
I can even connect my Facebook manager and talk to very old relatives. Don't mind that. That's just Grandma saying hello. Light mode, dark mode, fruity de mer, more Mexican stuff. It's also got animated backgrounds. And I'll tell you what, they've got this thing called the GX Corner. You get free games, you get a bunch of deals
Free
and
games?
stuff.
I like
and
free
you've got
games.
a release calendar date. It's brilliant. Use our link to get Opera GX, and it has a feature that displays all the new videos from us.
Not only that, Mo, but you can go to the Opera GX mod store and install our special mod.
Look at this amazing wallpaper
Sorry.
and theme. What else does it do?
This is what the background music sounds like. Isn't it great?
Oh,
No.
look what the sound it makes when I type on the keyboard. That won't get annoying.
Open a new tab.
All this and more.
Wow.
And not only that, you can enable or disable
I'll
all
never
these
do
elements,
that.
or here's Moist Critical's one. You can fiddle with that and have a weird ad mixture.
What?
Look,
Why
have a
Charlie's?
But
Yeah,
hold on,
baby.
I'm so loyal to my old browser, and it's got all my previous bookmarks and stuff.
Just import them all, and you can even import your passwords and cookies.
Lady from the television has really thought of everything. I've got my wallet, Sandra,
She
and
does.
I am headed out the door right now to go buy this new browser.
Wait a minute, Mo. It's free, and you can just download it from operagx.gg/incognito mode.
Also, they've got a pretty good social media and just shit posts all day long. So go to operagx.gg/incognito mode. Add over. Back to the mission.
Looks good.
All right, so what kind of gadgets do you have with you?
Give me a. Wait, you're my cue.
This is a flashback. Ah, Mr. Kutos. As you see, we have plenty of gadgets. Come, let us tour the facility. And there's like all
What the
sorts of
fuck was
squirty
that?
things happening in the background. All right, what
Ali.
gadgets can I make for you?
Give me a gun that can shoot tiny bullets.
Right, how small?
Why
How
don't?
small the bullets?
It's like a millimeter across, but it's
Why
still
you
a
want that?
normal-sized gun.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
got a really thin barrel.
This
Right, so
looks.
the idea is you can have like 400 bullets in there.
No, it doesn't fit that many. It fits
You can't be the
6.
world's worst spy. You gotta have something
No, it's-
practical.
No, it makes sense because it's really quiet because it's small.
All right.
But just the barrel's really
This
thin.
is better
It's
use
like
a
really
silence
thick
signal.
metal. So I've got
All right.
that.
What else have you got? What else you got?
I've got an umbrella with
Oh.
a poison dart tip in it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
quite good. Yeah.
That's a nice
What
one.
else you got?
I'm just, you know what? Not even poison. It just injects water, but you can, you die if you get water in your bloodstream. So I'll just do that.
That's definitely not true.
It is. Wait, isn't it?
No. What do you think a saline drip is?
Okay, air. It blows air into your bloodstream. That kills you.
All right. So you got a bike pump.
In an umbrella, it's like pressurized at all times. Because if you get air in your bloodstream, it hits your heart and you fucking die.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does that.
I mean, you
no
gotta
trace.
you gotta hit the vein, and there's definitely a trace. But yeah.
No, not the way I do it.
All right, Mr. Kudos, those are some pretty mid gadgets. Let me show you some of what the
Very
gadget
mid
master
indeed.
has been working on. So
Okay.
here, what looks like a regular ballpoint pen.
I start to pick
Classic.
it up and I go to click it.
Careful with it. Don't click it. You click this pen once, makes a very satisfying sound, doesn't it? Yes, you could do this all day long with a pen like this. Irresistible to man. As soon as you hand this off to someone, they'll be immediately distracted for the next 15 minutes, just feeling that satisfying ka-thunk noise. every
That's
time.
true, actually.
Brilliant. Does it have like a gun in it or a poison?
On
or-
school, I
The
used
haptic
to do
feedback
that a
in this
lot.
pen is just so satisfying. You cannot possibly stop. Look, an ordinary wristwatch, perhaps, Mr. Kudos.
Ah, a
Rolex.
Rolex. You know me too well.
Yes, well,
Rolex.
why don't you press that button there?
This isn't going to be another one of your satisfying pen gimmicks, is it?
Put the watch back down, Mini Kudos. This other watch, though.
Okay. Another Rolex, indistinguishable from the previous. So that the movie edits this doesn't have to download a new PNG.
Yes, well, synchronizes perfectly with Icelandic time.
The time in Iceland is currently
Wow.
1 a.m.
Ah, look,
Very
your
useful.
company-issued credit card.
It has a razor sharp tip that you
He might be the worst spy ever.
Oh, yeah, I
And
like that. Ninja Star credit
It's,
card, yeah.
And it's loaded with $60 in prepaid funds.
Well, by the time you
But
get up
that's
to
a
five,
lot.
it'll be 48.
Actually, a lot here.
Ah, check out these cufflinks. We've been working very hard on them.
What do they do?
Well, if you squeeze your left cufflink, it stops time. But only temporarily.
I don't think I'll need that one, Q. That seems a bit low grade as far as your gadgets go. All I need is 5 pounds of American lead.
Also, one last thing. Over here, I have a device for you just when you get kidnapped. Well, after this whole setup thing.
Wait, what?
Ah, yes, it's
Wait, what?
Bertie Bott's Every Emotion McNuggets. Perhaps you should take a 20-pack.
Is this
Sorry.
one moldy or just green?
That is the feeling of pure envy distilled. See this red one? That makes people angry. See this blue one? That makes them sad.
What does this?
It
polka
doesn't
dot one
make
you
me
feel?
Racist.
Do anything, but
Aw.
oh, you have to
What's he
eat
gonna
it.
change?
Okay.
So we can't explain it, but some people are immune. Perfect. Okay, Mr.
Oh,
Kudos,
I
you're
am
walking
immune,
up
I guess.
to the presidential igloo. Now what?
I'm gonna scope it out first of all.
Right, that's a good idea.
Oh my
It's
God.
like a #1 thing in the handbook. They're like, always plan ahead.
Yeah, I pull out my Q phone, which is like the iPhone,
Yep.
the one that Q designed,
Oh, I like that. Yep.
and I'm gonna Google President of Iceland.
I installed the
Oh,
Facebook
there is
Messenger
one.
app
Okay.
on there, by the way, so that we can just keep in touch. Bing. Hey, how's the mission going? Smiley face.
Good. And then I use the thumbs up, and then I set my nickname to be something so it's not my real name, so no one will know. But anyway, I Google President of Iceland.
That's me
and I search
talking
President of
on
Iceland house,
Discord.
and then after that I search ways into President of Iceland house.
Oh, that's a good one. By the way, there's one more
Oh,
little
this is
hidden
Discord.
gadget we found. So you may notice
nice.
that you are
Oh?
wearing one
Oh.
of those Akubra hats. Press this little button on the side.
Forgive my
The
broken
cords,
English
the
sometimes.
strings drop down. A little something to remind you of home. Okay, so you are now outside the president of Iceland's house. So,
All right.
what do you do? How do you take this guy out?
Are there any guards blocking the main entrance?
There are 2 guards outside the building.
Looks like
and
a
2 more
kingdom.
guards that look suspiciously like snowmen, but you can't be sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sneak up on these snow they thems, and I'm going to karate chop one of them on the neck. part
That's
of the-
lethal.
Not the way I do it.
Oh, okay.
So I do that.
Yeah, you. Just snow.
I look at the other one and I do a backhanded karate chop.
Also, turns out to just be snow. I should have known from the carrot.
Okay, I dive into a bush.
Dive.
I scratch my chin and say, oui. How am I going to get myself out of this one?
All right, you're now in a bush. You suddenly overhear on the radio.
Oh, we got 2 snowmen down. High alert.
Now, the 2 guards out the front go to check up on Snow Team Seal 6, right? The 2 guards are down. You can now go
Not
right through the front door.
Good spy work. You
Let's
don't
do it.
want
So you
the
busted through
attention,
that.
but okay.
Yep, I pull out my gun with the very noticeably thin barrel.
So you scan the room.
It's
It is
so
not
ugly,
what
this
you think.
weapon though.
There is no president of Iceland. Instead, there is a different president. The president of Australia is there on the ground and he is dead.
I didn't do this. I would never do this
It's
unless
just
I
set
went
up.
until it was convenient.
And then suddenly,
Oh, high alert, high alert.
a bunch of Icelandic guards come rushing into the room. Oh my god, he's killed the president of Australia. You are taken in to custody.
Okay.
We're gonna have some questions for you, Mr. Kudos. And then they pull out the microchip from behind your ear. And then,
No!
yeah, it's like now it's all like radio silent. And then you got like no contact with ASS anymore.
Yeah, we get
So
it.
the screen goes dark. And we cut to like a week later.
Yeah.
And you're in a basement somewhere. You're tied to a chair. You're half
It
naked.
doesn't look
Which
fun.
half?
The left half.
No, not lefty.
And there's a man who's
What?
going to question. Mr. Kudos, you will
Don't
talk
question it.
eventually. We can keep you here for months, maybe years. Why did you do it? Why did you kill the Prime Minister of Australia? Ha 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 ha. He's maniacally laughing, right?
I'm going to say,
It's
you're never
not
gonna get
very
me to talk.
maniacal.
Now, what are you going to do? How are you going to get out of
Wah,
this
ha, ha,
sticky
ha.
situation and redeem your name?
Okay, describe this room for me.
It is a dark basement. You are tied with a fairly loose rope to a wooden chair, and
Okay.
your hands are tied behind your back.
Okay, what gadgets do I have on me, if any?
They have taken your gun.
Yeah, is this the one with the very,
That's the
very
one. You've
thin
got the
barrel?
bike pump umbrella. You've got the pen that goes ka-thunk, and you've got the 20-pack of Bertley whatever's every emotion McNuggets.
All right, I'm going to say, please, whatever you do, don't scratch the part of my head where this button on the Akubra hat is.
Oh, really?
Yes, please.
Oh,
You
really?
can pull my fingernails. You can pull my balls. You can pull my ball nails, but whatever you do, don't touch the
Huh.
spot on my hat.
Looks like you're too late, Mr. Kudos, as I am pressing
No.
it now. Bing.
All of the corks fall out, and I say,
Hatch to meet you.
"G'day, mate," and I whip my head so fast that the corks whip him in the face.
Womp womp. It's a 3.
Hmm.
Oh, my eye and the bridge of my nose. But actually, I'm fine.
Shit.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
I was kind of hoping that the corks would like kill him in some way.
No, it's slightly. It
That was a
bumped me
really
right
bad
on the
roll.
cornea, but I'm okay now. Anyway, and I grab a crowbar. You'll pay for that, Mr. Kudos. As I begin.
I also hate to see beautiful wooden furniture damaged.
You've already played that card, Mr. Kudos. And
I
I
hate when-
fell for it, and you got me right in the eye. It really hurt.
Okay, but no, that was before. That was for that reason.
Feels
This
like
new
there's something
reason,
in there now.
this new reason is not anything like that.
Mini
I
Kudos
also-
is
Work
not
for
very good on
Mr.
that.
Kudos.
Okay, I'll tell you anything. But
Eternity
please,
Starting will
my only
be,
request is that you give me one of the
really-
beautiful chicken McNuggets that I have in my
really
satchel
hard,
over
that-
there. But whatever you do, don't eat one yourself. I want all of
Dungeon
them for
Master.
myself.
Oh, really? What
Please,
it-
the,
what-
the brownish green ones are my favorite. Whatever you do, don't eat that one, sir. Please give it to me instead.
Don't you know where you are? This is the place where I'm really mean to people. Boy, did
No.
that backfire. And then, anyway, I'm going to roll the dice and. Alright, 16. Oh, guess I'll eat that specific McNugget then.
Not that one.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Wow, I should have really eaten that with some sauce or something. These things are terrible dry.
Looks like you fell right into my trap. That nugget instills you with an intense fear of social interaction and general anxiety.
Oh no, I ate the shiny
Is what I
Snuggie?
feel
Yeah,
every
I
day.
guess you could say that. But here's
Oh.
the everything you do feels uncomfortable.
Stop
This whole
looking at me.
interaction is awkward. You're doing so many social faux pas right now. How are you ever going to live this one down?
He's half naked, and I accidentally looked at one of his nipples for slightly too long. I wonder
I
if
feel
he's
you, Eternity
thinking
bet
about
Starting.
the fact that I was looking at it.
I bet all the other torturers are talking about you in a group chat that they have that you're not
Would
in.
it be okay if I turned you around while I torture so that we don't have to look at each other?
That would be fine. Just unbolt this chair and I'll stand up and turn around.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Come on,
okay.
you're taking too long. This is starting to get weird. A good torturer would have done this by now.
Oh, okay. And then, alright, so we untied. Now what?
Like, I'm going to run backwards and smash into him with the chair in the hopes that the chair kind of like breaks in the process.
Okay, let's roll the dice.
20?
It does not work. You bounce right off.
Oh, it's a 9.
Okay, so, is the door open?
Yes. All right, so you go running out. You're out of there now. You're beep, beep, beep. Alarms are going off. You got to get out of there, Mr. Kudos.
All right, I look around. Is there? So we're in Iceland. I imagine there is some ice. Is there like a slick patch of ground?
There is.
All right, I'm gonna run at it. I'm gonna waddle as fast as I can the chair. Then I'm gonna jump and land sideways, and then skid as fast as I can using the
It's not
side of
very
the chair.
fast.
Oh, that's quite good. And then two guards come running up, and you have a McNugget in each hand, and you go, and I go boom, right in each of their mouths.
And they can't help but chew and swallow. Which two
It's
nuggets?
so
were they
ridiculous.
specifically?
I love it.
One was the intense desire to kiss, and the other one was the intense desire not to kiss. Now the guards are fighting.
Fighting over kisses.
Stop it! I don't want to, Greg. I would really like to, Steve. They're
Not to-
distracted, and you just go sliding right by. You grab one of their guns on the way out too.
The thing about Icelandic guards, and a lot of people know this, their holsters are around their ankles.
Yep, and then so you got that, and you're sliding right out there. Now what are you gonna do?
I'm going to shoot the gun behind me to use the
Yeah.
force to ping myself down the hall.
Oh yeah, when like the tanks fire their guns backwards to go drive faster.
I
Wait,
don't
hold
know
on.
how
I'm gonna roll the dice.
physics work. 20?
Oh my god, you got a perfect 20.
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Well, you
Natural 20!
not only do you fire the gun backwards and it works, the bullets will ricochet off the walls, hit the bottom of the chair leg, and give you even more momentum, sending you sailing out of the third-story window of the building. You go falling through the air, land on the ground, on the feet of the chair. They break, and you land in a karate stance uninjured. Now what, Mr. Cruz? Also, for monetization, somehow inexplicably, you got half your clothes back.
I reach into the tuxedo and I pull out, I think you already know what I'm going to say. I pull out the pistol, which I would like to point out has an exceptionally thin barrel.
Right. And
Yes.
what pun do you say?
I say, ice cock, bro, and then I cock the gun.
Oh, yeah, that's quite good.
I have to do it very gently because the really cannot stress how thin the barrel is. It could just snap at like
Sick
a
of hearing about this
sneeze.
stupid gun. I'm rolling a dice. It's a 10.
That's
I'm
middling.
gonna say that it causes the gun to bend.
Fuck. Okay, so it's now got a 45-degree hook to it,
Yeah,
which I
you
can
get-
now use to shoot around corners.
All right. So now what? So you have been set up to kill the president of Australia, and now you've got to get some intel to prove that you were set up, and then you got to, get revenge or
This
something.
really looks
This
like
country
a
was
spy
built on
move.
checks and balances, and the only way I can balance one
A
president's
lot of
death is with
details
another.
and
There must be a clue or something.
Yes,
Except
I'm going
this
to
really
go back
ridiculous,
to the scene
but-
of the crime because here's the thing: nobody expects that killer to go back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
nobody
go back-
does.
I'm going to hoof it over to where the president of Australia, presumably, has still just been left.
Yeah. So you go back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Now, on the ground, you see something very peculiar. A pen.
Pen?
A very satisfying ka-thunk sound. Only one other
Where
person
did
had
I see
access
that
to such a
before?
device.
Huh?
Someone who could only be viewed through wibbly wavy flashback vision.
Uh-huh. That's right.
What the fuck? Hold on. Are you telling me?
Da-dun, da-dun, the setup. What a twist. Never saw it coming. Oh, how's the mission going, buddy?
All right, I need to hoof it back.
Ah, it seems you figured out my plans, Mr. Kudos. Very astute of you. Kathunk? How very astute of you, Mr. Kudos, to have figured it out. Sorry, I didn't have breakfast. I'm just catching up now.
But why, Q? You made gadgets for my wedding. You made gadgets for my kids' births. You helped me conceive.
Well, I wasn't going to betray you, Mr. Kudos, but then someone gave me a shiny $100 bill, and every man has his temptation. And what
Every
will
man
you
has
do
his
about
price,
it,
right?
Kathunk? But what if you took a look at these swimming goggles, and then I throw them, and then when they land near you, they go up in a puff of nerve gas, and you have to roll out of the way.
I'm gonna dive behind an Icelandic snowmobile made of gold.
You sure are good at ducking and weaving, Mr. Kudos. Maybe you should take the time to smell the roses, and then he just throws some roses. They turn into missiles, and they go flying towards you.
I'm gonna dive behind 38 unique wigs.
Well, Mr. Kudos, looks like you dodged twice
I
now.
feel you
In
right
all
there.
seriousness, would you like a stick of gum? No tricks.
I don't know if I trust this man, but I didn't get to brush my teeth this morning. I walk gingerly towards Q, and I reach out to get
You're
a
gonna
stick
go
of
for
gun.
it. You're gonna. Q's there with like absolute surprise on his face. You're gonna grab the stick of gum.
That's the least
Okay.
thing he expects.
Here you go. You grab the stick of gum, and once you pull it,
Wait, here's the thing.
right?
Flashback. I'm behind the 38 wigs. I take the pistol.
Right.
I place it down my pants, and I'll remind you that it was bent previously at 45 degrees. I
Mhm.
place it down my pants in my gooch area so that the barrel is now pointing upwards.
Oh,
Flash forward back to present day. I go to reach towards the gum. I say, hold on, Q. I've actually just got a bit of an itchy ball sack. Sure, we've all been there. And I scratch
I
my perineum.
understand, Mr. Kudos. Go on. Scratch it if you must. It
And
will
I
be the last thing you ever do.
Wait, why? I thought we were just having
Because
some
once
gum.
you grab this stick of gum, it will explode.
Well, anyway, and I do a behind, not a front scratch, a rear scratch, and I fiddle around until I find the trigger.
Boy, he's
And I
really
pull
getting
it.
up in there, isn't he?
It's a really deep itch.
A gunshot goes off. Huh. You've got me right in the heart. Q falls to the ground. Dead.
They said 1 millimeter wouldn't be enough.
I underestimated the caliber of man that you really were, Mr. Kudos.
And then I lean over and I
So
blow the
dramatic.
smoke out of the barrel. And I walk off into the sunset.
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da.
You know, otherwise, I imagine Mr. Kudos
Um,
gets on the back of his motorcycle and his girl jumps on the back
James
too.
Bond,
and off
yes.
they
It's
go.
the air hostess from earlier. She was
Yeah,
actually
it
on
is
my side the
really
whole
like
time.
Oh,
James
yeah,
Bond.
inexplicably, somehow she was. And you both go riding off into the sunset.
Nice story.
Do not forget operatic GX. The G stands for excellent.
Yeah. That was fun. I really like that one. Let me just do that. Ooh. Okay. Um. Let me do. Okay. Fine. That'll be my outro. So thank you for watching. It was a really fun video. I watch, I think, almost all internet historians videos. So I want to do a react to a new one. I hope if someone watch it until the end here, they'll like it and it was fun. Because for me it was very fun. But yeah, that's it. Bye.